and welcome to my channel at Bunny Hollow Crafts. We're going to make Valentine boxes. It's that time of year, so I thought I'd walk you through this. This is not rocket science. This is just covering flaps on a box. But the idea is good, I think. I'm going to cover a medium flat rate box. I've chosen a couple papers out of the Sweet Talk paper from Michaels. It's out this year. It's very cute. And this particular box I'm making for my mother-in-law, so I chose those two. I'm just using a medium flat rate box. It goes priority mail, and it goes for one flat fee. Whatever you put in it, doesn't matter the weight. Don't remember what it cost. It used to be $15, I imagine. It's probably gone up, but anyway, I'm just going to choose two papers. You could use as many different patterns as you want. You could do a different one on every flap, or you could do all the same. It really doesn't matter. I just picked two. You need to watch out for direction. I tried. I got it upside down anyway. but at least beware. Be careful with your directional paper. All right, I'm using the 12 by 12, of course. And you need to cut, your longest flaps are 10 3/4 wide. They're 10 3/4. And so you need to cut two of these. Well, I'm just going to start with the one and cut it at 10 3/4. I got a little confused, but I've made plenty of boxes now. So you want to turn it. And you need to get two that are 5 inches wide. So you can get two out of that one paper. Okay, and you have a little bit left over. And I kept all those scraps, of course, so I could make the cards to go with each box. So then you pull in your next paper. These are still working with the long side of the flaps, right? You need four that are 4 inches in width. So I'm again cutting it to 10 3/4, and then I'm going to turn it, and I'm getting it backwards, but that's okay. And you need four of these at 4, so you can get 3 out of one 12 by 12. So there's 1, and there's 2 and 3 right there. So you need one more. So what I'm going to do is first cut this paper at 4 inches. And then cut that 4-inch paper to the 10 3/4. That way I save that big chunk of paper. I learned that along the way. That was a pretty good one. So 10 3/4. And then put all those papers aside, and we'll cut for the shorter side of the flaps. Okay, there's all my scraps. All right, for the shorter sides of the box, those are 8 1/4. So I'm going to cut my paper to 8 1/4 to start with. And then I don't know if I do the 5 inch or the 4. You need 2. I'm going to do the 4s first. Okay, so you need 4 that are 4 inches wide, right? So there's 1, and you can get 2 more out of this paper. So there's 3 and 4. Then you cut it to 8 1/4 again. And then cut, I'm sure I'm going to cut the 4. Yeah, I got a little confused, but you cut the 4 inches, and that gives you 4 of those, and then you're going to need 2 that are 5 inches. So you can get 1 out of this piece of paper, and then you need to cut this piece of paper to the 8 1/4. I'm going to cut the 5 first. That's right. Cut the 5 first. That way you save that chunk of paper. Okay, and it's 8 1/4. Get away from the 10. You're confused. I did so many boxes, but I'm not going to cut. I catch myself. Yeah, I count up and I realize, oh no, this is the short side. This is 8 1/4. Okay, so that's what's required to make the box. If you wanted to do the outside flaps, of course, you could. I just ran out of time. So I'm going to put it into fast forward. If you want to watch this craziness of gluing it down in all the flaps, you can. You'll see the tape dispenser and the scissors, the pencil holder come, because the box was wonky, it wanted to fall over. So I used those things inside the box and outside the box to help hold it up. Alrighty, so at the end of this process, there's a little video of packing this box. And yeah, I'll just let this run. Thank you guys for watching. unpacked this box so I could repack it with you. This will be the quickest. This one is for my mother-in-law. So I'm going to put a piece of tissue in the bottom. And I thought what I got her was pretty cool. She lives in a retirement community. She's in her own apartment, but it's a senior. They have group meals and things like that when it's not COVID. Okay, I'm going to stick a little bit of shred in there, not much because I don't want to have her have a mess. Okay, but what I got her, she's going to be so excited about. Let me move the box so I can show you. It's just so simple, but it's the simple things, right? If you can see, these are the Easy Cake Kits by Duncan Hines. It comes with this little pan in there. It's just a little pan, and it's just enough to make one simple yellow cake with chocolate icing, and it's just enough for two. You can even do it says in the microwave in 2 minutes. I've made them in the oven. I love cake. And you can't get these around our area, but in Hilton Head, a very much retirement community, easy to find. So she'll be delighted with that. Absolutely delighted with that. And then the other thing I got her was one of those towels that I found on Amazon. And I just put some tulle around it. So I'm just going to stick that in there. And then I will put just a hair more shred because it's kind of festive. She'll probably hate it. But we'll just put it in there, make it look pretty, just a little bit. Okay, and then I have some of the Dum Dum suckers, some Reese's Pieces, a couple of Kit Kats, and then some of these hearts. A few of the die cuts that I found from Michael's. I love this one. It says bake. I don't know if you can see. It says bake. It says baked with love. And I took my scissors and I just cut off the D. If I got that, it's because she's going to bake the cakes. I thought that was kind of cute. So I want to put in a couple of the die cuts. That's Be Mine. Over here's one of the bigger hearts. Not that one. I'm going to do a Happy Valentine's Day. That's cute. Okay, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some of the red hearts around. And then I'm going to put, where'd I put it? Or here it is. One more piece of tissue on top of all of that. Okay, I have her card ready that matches the paper pack. So I'm going to just close that up. And then I'm going to put one of these die cuts on the outside. Now, in the video, I showed you how to measure for all these pieces of, it's not hard. I mean, you can take a ruler and figure it out. But if you want to do the outside rather than the inside, your measurements are the same, right? And if I had time, I'd do that. But I don't have time. So that is Valentine boxes for my family.